frankly, the AG is your state's top law enforcement officer and your state's top consumer advocate. I love my job. I have absolutely loved this job. And I have done everything I know to do to make that office more effective in advocating in those key areas for people. Between the Mayflower oil spill, the Mayflower and Bologna tornadoes, which we were in Mayflower by 2 in the morning, and I mean, we didn't get home until late. Been some real challenges in this county. And yet what we saw over and over and over again were people pulling together to help their neighbors. I think that the character of Faulkner County has truly shown not only to the people of this county, but to all over the state, but frankly the whole country. There were church groups within hours that were putting together relief packages. There were church groups and community organizations, civic organizations like this Rotary Club coming together to put together truckloads of bottled water and paper towels and diapers and baby food and Windex and duct tape and whatever people needed. Our children are more connected than any generation in the history of humankind, but they also are more at risk because there are people on the internet who want to do them harm. And we have children here, so I'll be delicate about what I say, but when we use the words child pornography, you know that that is a euphemism. You know that what we're talking about is people who film and traffic in images of the assault of children. It is horrific, but it is in every community in Arkansas. And the Cybercrimes Division in my office has, at this point, set, and this is not me saying this is my fellow attorneys general saying that the AG's office in Arkansas is right now setting the standard for how to create, investigate, prosecute online sex offenders. Your problem is going to be budgetary, because it's like Dale Bumpers used to say, anytime somebody tells you it's not about the money, it's about the money. We have a jail overcrowding situation. It is beyond crisis point. The counties are not far away from suing the state of Arkansas because we have put so many state prisoners in county jails that they cannot house them, and they certainly don't have any room to arrest and house run-of-the-mill everyday criminals who belong in jail. They may belong in jail for a day or a week or a month, but they belong in jail, but they're at home and they're out on the streets because Arkansas has put our state prisoners in county jails to the point there's no room for them. And it's a problem that can be resolved, but it's a problem that can be resolved with money, and the budget's tight. Everyone is focused on health care as an issue. In Arkansas, we're proud to say we deal with what's served us. You know, love Obamacare, which I'm sure there's one person in Arkansas who might, or hate Obamacare, which most people do. But whatever your feelings are about federal legislation, that belongs with our members of Congress. We deal with what we get handed down, don't we, Senator? All we do is try to make the best we can with what we've got. We maintain a balanced budget. Arkansas set a standard for the nation, as, again, we're prone to do around here, on creating a Medicaid expansion private option that is a market-based healthcare administration system that saves money and complies with federal law. But that doesn't mean that the politics about it are simple. And as we saw in recent state Senate elections, politics are complicated as a minefield. But if you defund it, or if you take it away, you're going to crater a lot of budgets. And right now we're not dealing with a whole surplus of money where we're thinking about what fun things we might want to do. We're dealing with overcrowded prisons, underfunded higher education, and a highway system that right now is not getting its federal funds that it's supposed to be getting, and on down the line. But everybody wants tax cuts. So nobody's going to want to go in there and raise taxes. A substantial number are not going to want to reauthorize the private option. and the counties are threatening not threatening, I don't want to overstate what they're saying, but certainly suggesting that they might sue us because we have overfilled their jails, and you have people who truly are less safe because there are criminals walking the streets. That's going to be a budgetary fight, and that's the biggest fight. That's the biggest issue I see facing Arkansas for the next couple of years.